No, stop.
Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Oh no! I almost passed out in real life.
There's nine.
How do you give her a doll?
I just clicked her.
Okay. What?
What happened?
I opened the door. She was stood there. Oh, I don't know if my clip button still works, so I'm gonna try it on that.
Try it.
Hold on.
Oh, she's here. The way you jumped to the pit and just then?
You
That's
just
the bit I fell
jumped to your
from.
death.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I
Flora.
basically didn't jump, I just let go and went, bye!
I had a good plan, well executed, and someone fucking offed themselves.
I hadn't like planned, so I had to make a statement.
This is ridiculous. What in my bag is so fucking heavy? Okay.
It's like the one thing I always need to get fucking. It sounds really dumb. I always need to get like gaming gloves to like, but they don't go over my. They're like half gloves, you know.
Are you kidding
The
me right now?
fingerless ones. Fingerless gloves. Look, I had a
Fingerless
stroke. It's
gloves
okay.
for gaming.
I need fingerless gloves for gaming because my fucking knuckles are itchy because they're cold. What? Are you okay? Are you laughing at me?
Damn it. Wait, do they have a Kiriko as well? No. I jumped out of my body. How did I do that? I'm just gonna do that, just so I got it.
Enemy team has claimed the robot.
Oh, why am I here on my own?
A cure for all the day.
Moira.
Under my protection.
Vendetta, 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 vendetta. Nope, 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 nope. It's all bad out there. To summarize,
It's bad in here! It's bad in here! I can't get that door! Bastion.
Yeah. Well, we're not going over the bastion. Didn't you make a path back?
Not a good one.
Oh no, this is fine. This is fine. Let's just make stairs to this.
But it goes on the. Okay.
I don't mind it going on the bastion as long as we don't have to go through the bastion. Hello, welcome on in. Welcome back to the stream. Hi Palkia. How's your day going? Yeah, so we're gonna do some more Satisfactory today. God, it's been a rough week. I know I'm starting stream super late, so I apologize, but today has been rough. Yeah, and last night was a little rough, so yeah, time to get... Your day could be better if you weren't ill. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you're ill. Sorry, my brain is away with the fairies at the moment, but yeah, we're gonna do more Satisfactory, have a look around the factory, and also get some more power generation stuff I think sorted. I think I need to focus on my power grid a little bit in Satisfactory, which is annoying because that's all I've spent the time doing in Stoneblock as well. So just a reminder, there are videos up on YouTube now. That button's not working. You can find it in my about page. I'm enjoying figuring it out slowly. I'll get there. But yeah, so over on YouTube there are a whole bunch of videos now. We've got... Oh my god, you successfully logged in for the first time. Yes. Okay, thank you for the hydrate, Palkia. I'm drinking lemonade. Let me know in chat what you're drinking so I know you're actually drinking something. And I think non-alcoholic counts. Right, okay. Where was I going? Oh, over on YouTube at the moment, there are a whole bunch of videos. We have the entirety of the 5 Live series is out. The first 2 episodes of Outlaw Life are out. Honestly, whiskey sounds really good right now, but not with an E. Whiskey without an E sounds real good right now. I'm not a huge fan of Irish whiskey, which I know is blasphemous. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, the first 2 episodes of Outlaw Life are out. I'm going to make this point if it kills me. The first 2 episodes of Outlaw Life are out at the moment, and so are the first 3 episodes, I believe, of Stoneblock. So there's loads more automation going on over there. Honestly, the automation in Stoneblock is slow going, so yeah. Episode 4 comes out this week though, and we're finally getting somewhere, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to swap over to the game now, and we can get on with automating this. So last stream that I did in Satisfactory, I made this to do power gen, and we finally, at the very end of it, I unlocked... Getting somewhere is debatable. Yes, getting somewhere is debatable. But we finally unlocked the splitters and connectors so that I can do some more interesting thing with my conveyor belts. And I think the first thing that's up for that is this constructor setup, because frankly, these are burning at 10 per minute, and this outputs 300 per minute, which means technically one of these could fuel 30 of these. And if you don't see a problem with that, then yeah, so I need to probably move this back so there's room for me to get in here and grab the output. And I think I need at least 3 of these biomass burners. What I also want actually is a storage midway here so that we can burn through it quite quickly and have it just stored up. And also I want one that runs off of leaves as well, rather than just having this one which runs off of wood. So I need another constructor here that does leaves, have those both run into storage, and then have the storage run into more of the burners back here. So I'm going to need to move things around. Let's take down our power grid for now. Okay, I think that should have put that stuff in my inventory. It did. Great. You're so lost already? What? So, we're going to have 2 of these big storage containers, here and here. They're going to run into 2 constructors. One of them's going to be set to biomass leaves, and one of them's going to be set to biomass wood. Those are going to run out into a storage container, and then that storage container is going to run out into a little field of burners. And that way, the burners I can just add on as much as I need for whatever power I need. And as long as we have enough leaves and wood, we get enough biofuel through that they both run. And I don't need to care about which biofuel is which. As long as there's biofuel, it'll burn biomass. This wood gives a lot more. Yes, but I have a bunch of leaves just hanging around. Or I did. I don't know where they've gone. But basically, every time I go out to pick up wood, I end up picking up leaves as well. So I might as well use them. There's no other use for leaves. Okay, so let's get on with starting this. So we'll get our storage container down. What's the snapping button again? I figured this out last time. Left control. There we go. See that? That's a little close. That's not going to work, is it? Right, so let's get a storage container. Honestly, that'll do. It's not lined up at all, but who cares? Let's get a constructor down. If I can snap that to that, that'd be great. And then... Is this right? No, 3. There we go. So that then flows into there. Okay. And then these need to come out, join together, and go into a storage container. I don't have the storage container with the 2 inputs yet, so I'm going to have to join it before it goes in. So let's do that. So this side, oh, I need to put down, oh, it's my first merger. Right, that's the wrong side, so I need the blue going forward. There we go. And then that joins to there. That joins to there. And that joins to there. There we go. Now we've got biofuel going through. And it goes into here. Let's dump out the rest of my biofuel in there. Okay. And then out the back, we'll come out here and we'll grab some burners. And why am I missing materials for this? I need iron plates and iron rods. Okay. Well, they have been ticking away quite nicely up here. So let's grab these. So I think I want at least 3 of these to start off with. I'm missing wire. Are you kidding me? I knew that was going to happen. That's fine. I do need to get a way that I'm bringing everything back, because at the moment running over here so that I can get wire is really annoying. Make yourself a chainsaw. Yeah, I'll probably make myself a chainsaw at some point, but honestly, I don't know if... Don't I have to unlock chainsaws? Isn't that a thing you've got to do in the, like, fix-it shop? Unfortunately, this world is... I am just set up for solo. I haven't done any of the things I need to do anything else. It is set to a private world. And there are some mods running in the background, so I think they're all single-player mods. So, but also, I'm enjoying doing this solo at the moment. This isn't running because the fuse is gone. I just need wire from here. That'll do. Ow. That hurt. I didn't mean to fall that far. I'm sensible, I promise. Right, okay. We're heading back over. Let's do this. So, need more biomass burners. We'll get 3 set up to begin with. Connect all of those up. And then... they should run fine. I have fuel already ticking away, so should be fine. Can you join on as well? And then we can use a... splitter. Like that. Grab this. Yeah, I'm not completely hopeless. Like, I'm figuring it out. Okay, this is a bit of a weird conveyor. I didn't realize I built that far off to the side. But it's fine. So, as I said, this is... everything I wanted to happen's happening. We got... wood goes in here, gets turned into biomass, gets put in storage. That brings it out into here. And this burns through it at a rate of 30 per minute. And then all I've got to do is link these up. So what I'll do is I'll put a power pole back here. Link them all in. And then link that to the nearest chain. That'll do. And now we have power again. And I need to pull a fuse somewhere. And this isn't linked to anything, so I need to link this to something. Can't link it to that. Where's that linking to? This? That'll do. Oh, did you not make it in? The cat's attacked your... sour cream. Palkia, come on. No jokes like that, please. That's a bit over the line. Let's have a look. Okay. We're making that. Oh, this is not turned on. That's what's confusing me. Right. Okay, there we go. So now leaves go in here. Right. Wood goes in there. Do I have any wood on me? No. I didn't put anything in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to unlock the chainsaw. Like, it'd be super useful, but it's not even in... It's there. So... Why does your PC hate my stream? Why have you done this, Floral? Honestly, this stuff isn't that important to me because I'm just doing stuff on the floor for the moment. Like, foundations are useful later on, but I don't think I need it right now. Yeah, am I not getting transcoding at the moment? This is probably what I need. I need this part assembly. Let's do this. Jump pads are fun, but let's do this. Because that way I can actually get on with, you know, making stuff. You know what, fine. I'll do it in order. I'll do it in order. That's fine. How much am I carrying? I have a bunch of those, and a bunch of those. Okay. I should be able to just run around and grab stuff. I might need to do more iron production because this stuff is running kind of slow. It's also not optimal at the moment. And I said I would optimize it after I got the splitters. And I now have the splitters, so I probably need to optimize all of that. That's probably a good next step. So I'll just do some back and forth to make sure that I know what I need. But I think it's... Was it rods that aren't optimal? I'm pretty sure it's rods that aren't optimal at the moment. Oh. Okay, it's rods that I need. Whoops. Have I grabbed all the rods out of here? No, there are 200 just sat there waiting for me. I can send this off while I wait for other things. Oh, posture check. What do you mean? 864 is a great frame rate to stream at. Frame rate, resolution to stream at. There's a whole guide about bitrate and stream and things. It's higher than 720 while using marginally less bitrate. Well, marginally more bitrate. But it's small enough that it's basically negligible. I cut this off, didn't I? Damn it! Why am I like this? If your power grid can't keep up with all your usage, then build a better power grid, which I've now done. But that's going to take some time. So while that happens, let's go and get this sorted out so we can get things done. Let's do the optimization on this. Right, so what is it? I can't run between those even though there's a gap. That's annoying. Do 1080, but 1080 uses so much more bitrate and doesn't look that much better. Especially if people, like majority of people watch on phones or don't watch in full screen. So they don't have a 1080p display anyway. And more bitrate means you're less likely to be able to watch it on mobile with poor signal, or in Floral's case on a PC with, you know, things broken. So yeah, bitrate's important. It also means that I don't have to max out my bitrate on my internet in order to just stream this. Like, a lot of optimization went into choosing the correct thing. I used to stream at there's a slightly higher one you can do. I think it's like 982 or something, 986. something like that, that you can do. But I used to stream at that, but that was a little too high bitrate. I like this bitrate. It works. I record the streams in 1080p, but there's no real point in streaming them at 1080p. What? No, it's like a thing. Like, you can Google it. It's not just me. I did it on the advice of like other streamers. I ain't special. I just listened. Right, this is doing 15 and this is outputting 30. That's where the lack of optimization comes in. So this needs to go. We need a splitter and another constructor here. So let's get our other constructor in and we'll do everything we can to get it. I need reinforced iron plate. God damn it. This one will probably get turned into screws, I think. Because even though rods are great, I do need screws as a pretty common thing. Okay, that'll do. Well, at least 4 of these. That'll do. Okay. So yeah, this second one I think is going to get turned into screws. Right, okay. And let's configure this. Oh, not screws. Don't do screws. I need rods from this one. That's full, so let's grab it into one of these lines. I'm missing concrete. God damn it. I think I have limestone on me. I have 1 limestone on me, so I do have to go over there. God damn it. This is all seized. I'm worried about this. How much have we got left? 33 before our power grid shuts down because we have no batteries. I'm wondering if I should take some of the burners offline because I don't need that much power at the moment. And I don't have any batteries to store the power that we're generating. So I think it might just be going to nothing. These still are consuming 10 per minute, no matter what. I mean, they are pretty full, so they should keep ticking for a little while. But they're consuming 10 per minute, even though we're using, what, 56? And this maxes out at 60. And then 90. So, yeah, one of these could be shut off, but if we get like a transient spike or something, then we're in trouble. So I'm going to have to keep the full 90, aren't I? God damn it. Let's do this. Okay, splitter. Yeah. Hopefully these runs are short enough that it'll let me do it. Let's do that. And then... let's do that. How do I... am I missing cable? God damn it. I'm always short on the resources that I need. Make some cable. That'll do. That'll do. Let's carry on. Okay. Wasn't there... I thought it would snap to... why is that an invalid aim location? I thought you could do this. Am I wrong? Can you not do this? I thought you could add them to the middle of poles. I think about something else. Whatever. Okay. I don't know where this goes. That one I can see where it goes, so let's tap into that one. Let's have a connection point in there, and that to there. Okay, great. And then we'll grab this. Bring it down. We need a merger. Do we need a merger? Because we're not actually finishing this here, are we? We are going to need a merger, but we need another constructor as well. So let's get our other constructor in. So, like that. Oh, that output is really close to that pole, isn't it? That might be a problem. Can I still sneak a conveyor past that? No. No, I cannot. Let's try not to be foolish, and we'll build one here. And then we'll connect this in like that. Yeah. And there to there. Okay, great. Now everything has power. Okay. Now, what I think I need is a... I put that backwards. Damn it. That way round. Thank you. Right. Okay. That's taking 10 per minute. So fairly quickly... Actually, that's wrong. This is all wrong. I need this further back, don't I? Because I need the ability to put a splitter in it. So let's do that. Honestly, let's put the splitter in right now so I know it's in there. And then we can figure stuff out after that. Let's do it there. Two. There we go. Into there. And then I need a... yeah, we'll put the merger in here while I'm here as well. So, merger goes like... that, probably. That'll do. And I'm not going to bridge the middle connection at the moment because I need this to back up first. Sorry, my brain was processing how I do this. Come on. Come on. Give me what I need. That'll do. I've wedged myself. There we go. I got wedged. I got stuck. Right, okay. This now will bring poles down here. We set that to throw, do 2. Join that up to there. This is now producing screws, which I need to set up a storage container for at the end. Nice. Save. Let's do that. No. How do I do that? There we go. Right. And then we'll do that. Oh, that might be too steep. It is too steep. Bring it down the hill a bit, I guess. Hopefully that means I can get... Nope, still can't get the power conveyor in there. Damn it. There we go. So now we get screws into this one. And then let's dump all of the bars in there. Because I want this to back up before we do anything else. Is 160 all it can hold? No, it can hold 200. And I'm still holding some, so 200 is all it can hold. So this is backing up now. And this should back up pretty quickly from here. Yep. Here we go. They're coming in faster than they're going out, so we should start to be backing up. Once they back up to here, I can then connect these two. And that way we'll have the right amount going into there. And that one will get one whenever it needs one. And then any of the excess will just get bled off into here. That's the idea. Hopefully that's optimal. Actually, this might perfectly evenly split them, which means our 15 out of here will become 7.5, which is too low for this. What I may need to do... that's it, isn't it? What I need to do is have 2 of the outputs from here going into this one. Okay. I've figured it out. Let's add a merger. That way round. Oh, well, that's too close. Let's add it off to the side here. Like that. And then hopefully we can get... Nope. I really can't get these to work. I need a merger right there. That'll do for one. Oh, why does that not work? This is why you use factory floors, so that you've got like an actual solid foundation. What I'm going to do is do that and then stick one on top. Delete the bottom one. I know we have a floating thing here. It's going to have to do. I think I need it in order to get these to be valid shapes. It's still an invalid shape? Why? Can I get this? Hold on. If I bring this out to here, will that then go into there? And then can I get you to come round? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my will to live. Okay. Let's try again. Let's find that to 6 and that to 7. Right. Right, that is as much room as I can possibly give it. And now it works. Great. And the back doesn't return, the return doesn't work. Okay, let's... Right. Right, where's it go blue? It's a really long path, and it's really ugly, but it works. Right, so now this is going into here. It splits in two, gets recombined in here, and goes out. The reason for doing this is because this is the 15 out. If it goes into here, and we have 3 outputs rather than 2, we get 5 out of each of them. And then we can take 5 off and just throw it into a storage container, and the 10 perfectly fills up that. So now all I have to do is connect this and that, which won't connect. Kill me. It's going to be ugly. Oh my god. Okay. This is 7 for this one. The input coming that side. This is terrible. This is one of those worst things I've ever done moments. I mean, it's really not, but it feels like it. Right, that does that and that. And that goes to there. It's done. It's done. Got stupid floating platforms, but... yeah, invalid shapes are kicking my ass. So... there we go. So we now have this over here outputting 30. It gets split into 15 and 15. 15 goes into here, which comes out as 15. It's 15 and 15 out. 15 goes into this, which gets split. So we get 5, 5, and 5. 2 of the 5s get merged back together into a 10, which goes into that, which does 10 to 10. And then this one is just the extra 5 output, which goes straight into storage. And that is maximum efficiency out of 2 iron into 3 things. We are generating screws at a rate of 40 per minute. Iron poles at 35 a minute or something silly. 20 a minute. And then plates are 20 per minute as well. So 20, 20, and 40. And that gets us everything we need. Right, these are now running on this. 94, which if we're burning 10 per minute, gives us 9 minutes of fuel. I'm going to run out of fuel in 9 minutes. Maybe we need to deal with that. I'm going to go and gather more stuff. You know, it's a relatively true statement, but at the same time, we're going to be in trouble if I run out of fuel. Because what actually completely running out of fuel and having to re-kickstart the whole factory with no fuel is a nightmare because I can't create the biomass. So I have to go and manually make biomass because the machine won't be running to make biomass. So I need to keep it running rather than try and let it go off and then get it running again. Like, it only automates itself. You. God. Why did I punch it? I didn't punch it. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't see anything. Now, I am going to reach a point where this becomes a problem. Because I am gathering all these resources. I believe they come back. God, look at that place out there. Right, last time I played Satisfactory, I was all the way over there to start off with. And like near that arch. I think we were like right in that bit there. Ow! Ow! I deserve that. Oh, there's another one. Please, leave me be. Leave me be. I don't deserve your attack. I wasn't paying attention. Oh god, it's still with me. Okay. Oh, please leave me be. You can gather up quite a bit of speed like this, and hopefully I can outrun the damn thing. Right, okay. I don't know how much fuel I've got on me at the moment. But yeah, the problem with this stuff is it comes back until you build in an area and then it stops coming back. I think it's the same with stuff spawning. So like this area that I've built in is going to stop replenishing its leaves. Like they'll stop growing back because I've built in it. Or I could be wrong and they could just not come back. In which case, I need another power. It does warn you, yeah. It gives you a warning, but I was not paying attention to it. Right, I have a lot of leaves. It's the big stingray in the sky. You can actually land on it later when you get a jetpack. I think there's an achievement for riding it. Unfortunately, I already have the achievement. I did it in the first time I played this game. Right. What's the warning about?
Edible collected. If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all
I ain't eating that.
consequences. Store this
Right.
potential resource.
This one
for
is
later
wood.
use.
That one is leaves. So let's do wood in here. Leaves in here. The leaves, they come in faster and go out slower. So they'll create less biomass than the wood, which goes in 60, comes out 300. There's a 1 to 5. So primarily we're going to end up burning wood, but that's fine. It does flow just straight through this. It only backs up into this if we're producing too much more than it's burning, which we will be because we're producing 300 from that one and 100 and what is it, 60 from this one? Yeah, 60 from that one. So we're producing 360 and we're consuming 30, so we'll back up quite quickly. And this just stops it from backing up and things not running. Okay, next challenge. I think we may be at the stage where I need to start thinking about building a second, like an actual factory for this stuff. This stuff's nice to have because it gives me early game resources. But I think I need an actual factory, which is why I'm getting the foundation stuff. So if out here I actually put down a factory, I can build all of these again as a big structure and make it a little bit more organized. And also I can build it double layered, because if I build 2 of them, I actually have 2 more iron deposits over here. And we can grab those 2 extra iron deposits and use those to make basically this whole thing again as part of the factory. So we could double all our outputs. So we'd go 40, 40, 80. I can also then bring over the copper and deal with stuff like that. Yeah. Let's figure out how I need to do that. I think I need more concrete in order to send off that drone. Yeah. Let's grab the concrete from over here. It's been long enough that there should be concrete now. There is concrete. Great. Nothing. I don't think anything is made. Oh god, I got a yawn. Ah, snuck up on me. I don't think anything is made with pure limestone, pure iron, or pure anything else. So I might as well continue to do all the smelting at the point. So like, if I have to have power here to have a miner anyway, I might as well have the smelter here, and then just bring everything beyond that into our factory, rather than trying to bring, you know, raw iron in. And then I don't know whether to bring copper in or bring wire in. I don't know if there's any use for copper that isn't turned into wire. If there isn't, I might just leave the wire production over there. Launch the pod. And then while that's gone, we can have a look at other stuff. Right.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are
Copper
now
sheets.
available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
So I do need just pure copper, because at some point we're going to have to make copper sheets. So I need just pure copper coming in. That's fine. Okay. But that should now give me the stuff I need in order to make foundations. Let's make foundations. I'm going to make the factory over here. I'm pretty sure a constructor fits pretty perfectly in one of these grids. So we need we need 2 for pipes, 1 for tractors, 1 for copper. That? We've already hit the floor. Okay. Can I build it just like up in the air? It's gonna look pretty gross if I do that. I don't have it. Oh, I can put walls down. Okay, let's start off by putting like some walls as like a foundation. Are you gonna snap? You not snap? I thought you'd snap. I really thought you'd snap. Okay, let's just put 1 wall down. And we'll build our foundation on this, and then I can add other walls in to make it less silly. But putting it up in the air like this, I think... Did I just do that? Are you kidding me? So I think I want it 4 wide. Let's do 5 wide just to give myself some breathing room. And then 4-meter ramps. Cool. Okay. This is the start. And I can add walls below to help with the, like, immersion of not having a huge floating structure. I know later on I can get pillars as well, and I might add some of those in. I don't know how big I need to make this grid, I'll be honest. I don't know how tall I need to make it to get 2 layers in, so we'll put down the first layer and then see how things go. Right, so we're going to have iron coming in, which, honestly, actually thinking about it, we probably want to go sideways here, don't we? Like, I probably want this side to be the side where stuff comes in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this side as the side where stuff comes in. That way I can get up and down easily rather than trying to bring conveyor belts along my ramp. Okay, let's do that. I'm missing the stuff for constructors. God damn it. I could go and dismantle things, but I'm going to leave everything the way it is. What I need to do is basically get it to the point where I'm also making these reinforced iron plates. I can just go grab screws now. We've been making screws for a while. There you go. 500 of those. While I'm here, I may as well grab at least 200 of those. And at least 200 of those. And then I've got stuff on me. Okay. Reinforced iron plates. That's what I was doing. Okay. Make a whole bunch of these because I'm going to need a whole bunch of constructors. I think 16 should be enough. Hopefully, 16 is enough. Right, let's head over and build our constructors. We're going to need at least... So, constructor 1, I'm going to do is... Yeah, they pretty much take up exactly a whole square. It's good, because that's what I remember them taking. Wait, are they off? They're slightly off. I think I built this one slightly off. If I do that... There we go. I'm missing cable. God damn it. I have wire on me. I do have wire on me. Let's go make some more cable. Okay, cable time. Whew. We're getting there. We're building a factory. It's happening. I'm going to get to like 100 cable. I'm going to need to power the whole place as well. I don't want issues with that. There we go. 101. Right. Right. Why is that so far forwards? Let's not do that. Right, those are all my constructors. First row. Welcome back, Valkyria. Okay, So they're all my constructors. They're my primary inputs. Please tell me I got these the right way round. Piddles. Ignore under here. It's not done. I'll put pillars in or something at some point. We're working. Yeah, these are outputs. Okay, it's fine. What? Do I want to know, Palkia? Do I want to know? That's my question. So let's do iron. So we got iron plates, iron rods, copper. We may need more width here, but I can add more width for more copper if I need it. Okay, so iron plates, they go straight into a storage crate. Iron rods, this one, they need to come out, go into another constructor. No, this one needs another constructor on it. Like that. Because this is going to be screws. So rods, screws. We're going to need splitters and stuff set up here. And then storage crates here. And then this is going to need... We're bringing in copper. So this will turn it into wire. I need to figure out wire and cables later. Yeah, I can see why you got banned for that. You can't say things like that. Or is it rude? Offensive? Right, okay. What do you mean surface is too uneven? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's because this doesn't reach far enough. There's a tree in the way. Okay, well the tree I can't do anything about. But... You know, it can bite me. Around, and then... Where's the middle? Is that the middle? That looks like the middle to me. Honesty is not always the best policy. That is a lie told to children. In the real world, honesty can be wielded by people as a weapon all the time. Just because something's honest doesn't mean that it's the right thing to say. Okay. Right, this needs a merger here. Merger here. I need to bring 2 of those into there. Oh, poop. How do I do this? Yeah, but if you... Honestly, then sometimes just stay silent, right? Like... You know? You don't have to lie. Just don't say anything. There's a great video on YouTube of someone talking about that they have this radical honesty thing where they always say something that's true, but they talk about the fact that yes, in some cases that means it will hurt people, and that's not what they're about. So like they talk about they went to a show that a friend had put on, and the show was truly awful. And afterwards, the friend asked them, oh, how did you find the show? And they responded, oh, I loved coming to see you. Because it wasn't a lie. Like, they did love coming to see their friend and getting to be part of that and seeing everything. But they didn't want to say in that moment, oh, the show was awful. Because that wasn't the right moment for it. So, yeah. As I say. If you're gonna be honest, be smart. Because you can be honest without being cruel. What? Okay, this mechanism. What is it that I've got to do again? I need 2 of the outputs from this to go to this. And how am I going to do that? I might need more room than I've given myself here. Maybe we need to move this back. I can't move it. Maybe I need to move everything back. Let's try it. Splitter. Yeah, the problem is I'm trying to work on the ratios here. Because I can add just a splitter. That's fine. And then this... I've put it the wrong way around. What is it? 7 for my splitters? Yeah. So I can have a splitter in here. And that goes out to there. That's fine. But I need 2 of these outputs to come over here into a merger. Which means one of them is going to need to go up and over. And I don't have... I do have the lift. Okay, that's saved everything. Right, and then we put a merger in here. Like... Let's get rid of this. Put the merger in. And then the conveyor lift here. Cool. That is all the iron. Again. Use your brains and not your knowledge. Hey. But yeah, that's cool. This works. Look. So we have 1 input to 3 outputs. So these get 5 each. And then 2 of those... Yeah. This is wrong, isn't it? Ah, are you kidding me? I'm transferring 10 over to here. I don't want to transfer 10 over to here. I want to transfer 5 over to here. Which is just one of them. And one of the outputs needs to link back into its own machine. Oh, I thought I was so smart. And look how neat it is. I don't know. Do you not have Twitch Turbo or anything? Because the ads say they're playing and I'm getting paid for them, so... Meh. Who cares? Honestly, the amount we get paid for them is so tiny it does not matter. Only thing we care about at all is that it removes pre-roll ads, and it does remove pre-roll ads, so it's working for that at least. This was so neat and it doesn't work. Yeah, ad revenue on Twitch is tiny, even for like huge creators. The amount they make on ad revenue is like a rounding error in their spreadsheet of all their income. God, look at it. It looks so neat. Look how pretty this design was. And it doesn't do what I need it to do because it's actually carrying 10 into here. And it needs to carry 5 into here. Such a shame. What I need is probably... Actually, that was fine. That constructor was actually fine lined up there. Where is it? Like that, isn't it? There we go. That's fine. All I need to do is actually have this... No, because I actually do need to move it back one. Oh, what a shame. So I need to move it back enough. Which means I need to move all of these back. God damn it. This is why you don't lock anything in until you're actually fully finished. So, sorry, what I've got to do is the output from this is going to be 15. I can configure this. This is going to be 15. This is also going to be 15. And the thing it's going into only takes 10, which means 5 is going to back up into the system. If I split it perfectly left and right, then this will only get 7.5, which means it'll be running under-optimized. So, unfortunately, what I have to do is take 2 of these outputs and bring them into the machine. So if I take 3 outputs from this, there'll be 5 each. And then I can bring 2 of them back together into a 10. And then the third one can be taken off into here. So this one's going to stay, but I need 2 of these outputs to go into a thing. And I think the best way of doing it may be to utilize these again, but have them go forwards. If I do that and that, that goes across to there, and then this can go into our final constructor, and the math all works out. Always do the complicated bit first before you mark anything else in. I've learned from that mistake previously, and yet I still make it every time. And that goes into there. Why not get them all making it into rods into storage and storage? Because I just want everything to be perfectly turned into rods in a ratio that I know. And I don't want, if something, like if the iron input stops coming in or something, I don't want the rods to disappear on me because they're all being fed out into stuff. So I want, and I want storage containers at the back here that are like, this one's for plates, this one's for rods, this one's for screws, and then copper goes on from there. So we're gonna add the copper stuff here, and then we're gonna do a second floor. We need to figure out what the height is gonna be. The height restriction's this at the moment. We're gonna do a second floor, and on the second floor we're gonna have the exact same thing again, because I've got another 2 that I can bring in. Yeah, a little bit. Basically, I just want a thing that I want a big container full of as many rods as I want. As I can get, basically, so that I never have to think about rods again. Once they're being generated, all the rods go into one place. Yeah, what I actually do is I'll bring those up, and everything will then go up through conveyor belts on the back here, where they'll go straight up, and on the top floor we'll put the thing that I need in order to make the... once I've got an assembler, we'll put the thing up there so it's making the plates. And basically I'm going to build a huge tower where with outputs and inputs running up the sides. And then each floor will be like for stuff. Is the plan. That's the plan at the moment. Plans change. So anyway, I need to put my storage crates in. Right. Where can I bring it to? Right, that's lined up with that. How far back can I bring it? There. Right. And then we want the middle of each of these rows. That I didn't line up very well at all, did I? That. And there. I can actually put that one in later because it's not going to be used right away. There we go. This now builds what I want, and there's room here for me to put out copper stuff. Honestly, what I might do, if I take off this constructor here, I might leave a gap between the two, just so I can easily move between them, and I can see the difference between copper and iron. Because this is going to be my iron section. Okay, so this one needs to make plates. This one's making rods. This one's making rods. This one is making screws. And then we need some power. So the way I'm going to do power is this intersection. Yeah, let's do this intersection. I don't know what... Oh. Well, I didn't see that coming. Whatever. I do not care anymore. Right. And then we'll have one here as well. That goes to there. And then... That one doesn't need to go anywhere. And that one goes to there as well. That is everything powered up and ready to go. Wait, no power. Oh, because I gotta connect this to that, basically. Let's grab this one here. And then you come down to here. You go to there and you go to that one. And that powers up the factory. Now I just need my inputs. Which I think to get up there, we should use some conveyor belts with lift. So if we do that one like that, and then, what I think I want is like a little bit of, no. I want it to come straight out. It will not let me have it come straight out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Like that. And then we can put the conveyor belt on it. The lift, sorry. That goes like that. I wish I could take this tree down. And I know I can take the tree down, but I don't have the equipment right now. Right, and we want it to come out to like there. Why would it not let me have it level? That's really annoying. Okay, we'll go one extra up. I think it's probably something to do with the floor, but whatever. And there we go. Those are our 3 inputs. So we need iron going into each of these. Oh, the iron needs to split so that it goes 50-50 in this one and this one. So we do actually need a splitter here. Which is 7 if I remember correctly. So we'll have it go... Actually have it line up with this one. Run the splitter round to there. And into that one. That's wrong. That's wrong, isn't it? Damn it. Damn it, that's wrong. This one that's supposed to run off of there. This one isn't. This one needs its own conveyor belt in. There we go. So we have iron going to 2 places. This conveyor belt and here. Which means actually I didn't need to put this far back, did I? I can line it up with that one and make it nice and neat. Do the splitter. There. There we go, there and there. And then these are my 2 iron inputs from my 2 things up here. Your brain's kaput? You're fine. Look, I built a very pretty factory. It's great. Do I need to chip away at this before it will let me put the thing on it? Yes. Yes, I do. Really annoying. Right, okay. Put that like that. Okay, and then let's add our other miner. I'm missing a portable miner. Whoops. I'll grab another portable miner. I'm going to leave this glorious mess to be a glorious mess. And I'll use the other two for my iron factory for now. And then I'm going to do copper next. And then I can build the second floor and move over that stuff. I need the portable miner in here, isn't it? We'll make a few just while I'm here. Might as well, huh? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Right, and then we need smelters. That, and like that. Oh god, that's very close, isn't it? No, yeah. I had a feeling there was no way that was going to let it slide. And put it there. That'll do. Okay, when you power that and that. Or you weren't supposed to power that, but whatever. Fine. As long as it's all powered, right? Need to make iron. Want you to make iron. And then we just have to run this. I'll run out of iron plate. Damn it. We'll grab more of our plates. Grab some more rods while I'm here as well. Sort everything, and on we go. Right. Right, let's do this one first. I think conveyor belt is too long. Get in there. Right, those are our iron inputs. That's clipping through the floor, but who cares? As long as it actually goes through the floor. Yep. Okay, that is all of our iron inputs. The iron is coming. The iron gets here, this factory will click on, and we may blow our power grid. Isn't this fun? I gotta figure out power next. Like, I can just add more burners, but it feels very inefficient. There must be a better way of doing power. Is this pretty much all we've got? Okay. You grab more wire. Why is one of them not clicked on? There we go. And we're perfectly using resources, so nothing gets wasted. We get rods in this one, sheets in that one, and screws in that one. And look at it, it's so beautiful. Perfectly laid out factory. Yes, it's not space efficient. I know you could make a smaller one. But it's pretty and everything. It's like when you're coding, and rather than like, yep, there goes my power. I knew it was gonna blow. It was when this kicked in. Poop. Okay, I guess we'll build more of these things. Oh, why have I put the power on that side? Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to take away this middle one. Because this is all backing up anyway, it really doesn't matter how I do these. So what I'm going to do is just take this, grab another... Oh, not merger, splitter. 7. I'll put it around the pole. Fine. And then we'll have 3 more biofuel things on this side. Biomass burners. Then we just need to fire that all up. There we go. And we've now gone from 3 to 5. I think it's the best I can do because each time I grow it, I'm going to have to take 1 out so I have an extra output for it. But this should still back up anyway, so it's fine. Everything is getting what it needs. Let's turn my power grid back on. Really? Oh, these aren't wired in. It would help if I knew what I was doing, right? There we go. There we go. We now have a functioning power grid again. How are we doing power-wise? Max consumption 98 watts. Megawatts. And production is at 81. Capacity is 150, so we're fine. I wish I could get some batteries on the grid. Honestly, that's what I need, is some batteries on the grid. Oh, my face is being a little weird. See if I can reset that. I'm still not being great. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's the best as I can do. There's something weird going on with Binyan at the moment, and I cannot figure out what's going wrong. God, what now? That's that. This is going in here. That's all fine. This is running with the best efficiency it can. So we're going to do a copper. Right. Let's have a look at the copper system. First of all, we need some more foundations because I need at least another row. Why are you doing that? Okay. I think I need at least another 2 rows. Yeah. Another. Right. I need 1. The copper's coming in. Let's grab a constructor so I can see what I'm working with here. How far out do these fall? Like that? Is that right? Yeah. Right. Okay, so wire goes 15 to 30. And then cable goes 60 to 30. So I need 2 wires to feed a cable. And I can get 2 wires out of this. So all of this can convert into cable. But then I need wire. I'm going to need another copper deposit. My screen shook. I have no idea why. Okay, so let's get some... The copper's coming in like that. Let's do that. So these will be my copper for now. They go through, get merged. Might as well keep it all to this side. We'll have our second row of constructor here. That's pretty centered. Right. And then it is as simple as putting a merger in here somewhere. And a... Oh. I don't actually even need a splitter, do I? Because it's just that into there. This, what I'm going to do is bring it to here. And then bring this. Hold on. What build mode have I got? Let's do curve. Yeah, if we do curve, if I bring it to the middle, and then does that not do what I want it to do? Okay. I do that. Nope. I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? Not as neat as I'd like it. Oh, I know why it's not as neat as I want it. Because what I actually need to do is grab the conveyor belt and bring it out like that. And then I can bring that to there. And then because they're both on the same spot either side, we get this nice radius here. Yeah, I know I'm being pedantic and silly, but it's pretty. I like pretty things. Let me have pretty things. Okay, I am going to need another copper deposit to just make wire. But for now, this will make anything else I need. Right, so that does wire. This does wire. This does cable. And then I need to add my PowerPoint. Just go on these things. And then I need to flood fill them out. That goes to there. That goes to there. This goes to there. That goes to there. And this one goes to there. There we go. Power sorted, done. Now I just need to bring in my copper lines. As before, what I'm going to do... Oh, that doesn't work. Damn it. Okay. Let's just bring these... Oh, I only want to bring one copper line over, so I'm going to need to do, like... a splitter down here. And copper's going to come in from that direction, I think. So we want it, like, lined up here. What I can do is put two on top of each other, and then I can grab... I've not built it back far enough. Which is silly, because I could just literally line it up with this if I wanted to. There and there, and then this is my copper input point. Yeah, that looks kind of silly. What if I put, like... I need pillars or something. What if I put, like, a PowerPoint in it? Ah, still looks silly. Well, let's get away from that. Okay, so this is my copper injection point. So let's run our copper line. I'm pretty sure that's the top of thing. Right. Right, and then I want to make this, what, that way round? And now this conveyor belt runs the whole length back. The copper will take a little bit to get across it, but once it gets there, we'll be good to go. And then copper will flow into that, which will make all cable. This just makes cable. I need another copper deposit. The nearest one that I haven't. It's over there, 340. That's a whole bunch together. This place is not the optimal place to be in, is it? Okay. And I'm just leaving limestone where it is. What I'll do eventually is bring the limestone back so it does run into a collection thing near where I'm actually building. But now is not the time for me to do that. Where am I? Right. That's all iron. Oh, there's a big beefy boy there. I hate the noises that those things make. Where is this copper field? I've run past it. Head up here then. No, it's that. No. It'd be hostile towards me. It is still coming. Great. Hello. Oh. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, we're leaving that. There's water here. That's quite nice. Where's the copper field? God damn it. Oh, that's the wrong thing. And for the wrong thing. 27. I go really past it? God. That is the closest one, right? It's there, I see it. Well, I must have been really close. I just ran right past it. There's a thing here. Great. Come on. Right. Right. We need miner on here. And then a smelter. And there's no point in transporting raw copper around. There just really isn't. Right. That's where we're heading. Down into the valley and up and round. Let's throw a pole as far as I can throw a pole. When I reach it across the valley. Oh, that'd be so nice. Oh, wow. If I bring it to here. How far can I throw it then? I can bring it to there. That's not bad. Right, we then want a conveyor. No, all the way around. Okay, and then it goes in there. Oh. Is that actually connected? Does it look like it's connected? Nope. There we go. Now it's actually connected. Go down. Uh-huh. Missing iron plates. I've run out of resources. God damn it. I need to get some sort of transport set up. This is painful. We'll bring over this copper and we'll have it being turned into wire for us on at least one of them. We've already got cable set up and I don't think we're going to need more cable than that. The copper I don't think is going to be replicated on a separate floor. What I might do actually is begin building the second floor and have the second copper input go up at the top. Did I put in the storage crate for this? I didn't. Damn it. I'm an idiot. Is that me running out of energy? Okay, I can't do this until I've got more iron plates. There we go. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do is this will be one layer of the factory, and then I'll do another one, and the copper on the second layer will just go into wire and nothing else. Look how neatly laid out the factory is. It's so pretty. Power's gone. I've run out of fuel. Damn it. I've not run out of fuel. Did one of them run out of fuel? These ran out of fuel. Damn it. I'm really struggling here. Okay, let's see. Can I get the chainsaw? That's field research. That at least it gets me to end of tier 1.
Reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Oh, there's another limestone right there. And that's where my extra iron is? Okay, great. That's not too far. We might have the ability to pull in way more iron. Right. This might be enough to kickstart the world again. Something's threatening me. Don't. I don't deserve this. Right, okay. What now? Yeah, we are collecting leaves at a mildly alarming rate. Need to work out what the next power system that I can come up with is. Beyond this. I think solid biofuel is going to be a good step. I think we turn regular biofuel into solid biofuel, and again, it's much more efficient. So... okay. This should probably be enough to run the factory at least for a little bit. And we'll get a chainsaw. And again, we'll do wood and leaves. Wood and leaves. Right, here's the problem. I don't have a way of kickstarting the factory. My thing coming back? Right. But yeah, this needs wood in it. Thought. Wood in this one. And leaves in this one. Oh, I'm holding onto biomass? That might be helpful. If I flood biomass into this. I probably... yeah, with biomass in that. Because yeah, once it's biomass, it all combines together. It is just biomass. And then once biomass is flooded out to everything, we can pull this. And hopefully, as long as it's coming in fast enough. Hold on. So it's coming out of... how fast can... how fast do conveyor belts move stuff? Ah, 60. So hold on. We're consuming 50. So I can only throw one more before this becomes the bottleneck. Okay. Useful to know. Right, power. Power. We're going great, but we need another power setup. The factory is looking really good. Really happy with that. Don't ignore what's on the hill over there. It's ugly. That was Mark 1 before I got organization in. Right, okay. Let's do obstacle clearing next. And just throw in what we have so I can figure out what we need. Okay. I have to be careful now because I'm actually not producing wire. Give me those. Do I need more rods? No, I need more cable, which is this last one. Right. This is doing 60 into 30 out. That's 30. That I think is our least... Oh no, we've got some 20 machines. You kidding me? Stop. Okay. Right, let's load up all the stuff. We'll get the chainsaw, and then I can go chop down some tree.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners.
Right.
To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency.
So what is the
This isn't
recipe
just
here?
fun, it's contractually mandated fun.
120 to 60. It's not possible for me to do. What? 120 is not possible. I only have Mark 1 conveyors, which means I need Mark 2 conveyors to do that. Which means this will max out at 60 anyway, which means I can just do this. Thanks for the hydrate, Palkia. Give me 2 seconds to do this, and then I will do the hydrate. My power grid's going to go offline. Oh. What's the problem? What's the build mode? R. Damn it. I'll have to move it anyway. There's the power grid gone. Like I said, one of them, like I would have 2 power grids set up. Like some sort of maniac. That is supposed to make this. Right. This has biomass. This has biomass. But it was these back 3 that blew. That's got nothing. That's got nothing. That's got nothing. Okay, I need to kickstart this. So let's... How do we split? Right mouse button. 50-50. 81. 41. 20. 21. You can have... Wait, what? Have I got 100? Fill in. Give me 250s. Do 325. $75. That'll do. That'll do. We'll just do 75. Well, I can put the solid stuff back somewhere else. Cool. Right, I need to hook this to a power grid. Anywhere where... Okay, flat. These are going to go first. But hopefully the solid biomass can get out there before then. It's coming out at 60 per minute, which means it's still more than these can handle, but will still back up, which is what we need. Especially with these backing up. It's great. Well, everything will back up until those are propagated because... Wait, did that actually take that? It shouldn't be able to take it. Oh no, it's just sat in there. Right. That is everything backing up and getting ready to go. Now, I should have had this go into a storage, but I haven't. So... Okay, that's done. Let's do the hydrate. So, I'm still drinking lemonade. Let me know in chat what you're drinking so I know you're actually drinking something. Anything non-alcoholic counts. Yeah. Thank you, Palkia, for the hydrate. Okay, what are we doing now? So, I need to build the second layer to this factory, which will be the same again for iron, but copper will just go into wires. A random smoothie from Greg's. Honestly, a good choice. Right. Okay. Do walls. I'm just using the walls to figure out the spacing. It's 2 walls high, I think. If I build the foundations 2 walls high, we should be good to go. Why are you putting it on the diagonal? Why is the game doing this to me? We might have to go 3 walls high. Honestly, I think it's fine. Nothing's going to be poking out upstairs, so it's fine. That's all that matters. That there. Didn't mean to build that one there. I'll delete that in a second. Going well. Going great. Right, and I need to go delete that errant one that I put down accidentally. This one, isn't it? Cool, that's that gone. I can delete the wall as well. It was just there as a spacing guideline. Okay, there we go. Iron part 1. Right, I need a way of getting up there. If I put a lookout tower here, I'll probably use that to go up and down, can't I? Cool. Right. And then we build the next layer of things. But we are mirroring what is below as much as we can. 1. Reinforced iron plates are a problem. Again. I have plenty of poles. Let's grab some more screws. I will get... Oh god. These are still going to go off before everything else goes off. Oh, still nothing's running on solid biofuel. Oh, the solid biofuel does not last very long. I do not know how this is going to go once we've got the solid biofuel. Oh, God. I think I needed like 16 to do it before. We need a load of these. There will be a floor of the factory that's dedicated to probably 2 assemblers making this stuff. But we're not there yet. We've got to do everything else first. That'll do. Okay. Oh, and then another. Yeah, that, please. Wait, it's only 3 for iron, isn't it? 'Cause 1 goes into things and 2 go into rods. And then I need the ones for the copper, which I'll put in now. Might as well. I got the stuff. Let's put the copper ones in right now. So these are my 2 copper ones. These are my iron ones. And then I need the same layout as below. Which is this going into a... Oh, that's a merger. Yeah, sorry. It's going into a splitter. And then into a merger here. 6. Yes, I've been playing for 2 hours. And then I need a merger on this side as well. 6. Oh, I put that the wrong way around. Why would I not... What? Did I put all my constructors in the wrong way round? Are you kidding me? All of them? Why am I like this? You know, I thought things were going too smoothly. I really did. There's my 3 for that. And we'll add the extra 1 for this. And another extra 1. Okay, that's me. For copper. Right, these are all the right way around now. Right, downstairs. Have I done this? Right, okay, so it is on the first one, middle, and then over. Okay, great. God, I need a better way of getting upstairs. I really do. Is there a silly way of getting up and downstairs? It really is. But you know, it's going fine. Okay, so we need a merger here. And out there. And then this needs to be a splitter. Our input on the back. And then we need our merger here. Pointing forwards. And then we add our conveyor lift. Our conveyor lift. Bridge those two. Bridge that, and that. And then construct it here. Like that, I think. I'm probably too far forward. At that. Feels like that's too far forward. Let's took over about that much. Yeah, it's way too far forward. And the power's gone again. God damn it. That, isn't it? Yeah, front and back are half over. Great. I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to go deal with that. Right, so it's in the middle, as far back as it'll go, and still let me put it on. Is that that? That feels way too far back. I really thought it was like... Wasn't the... I suppose. Gonna have to be that, isn't it? I feel like that's wrong. It doesn't feel like it should line up with what's downstairs. But I wouldn't be put it anywhere else. Wait, is there even one here? No. And then this needs a merger. I believe is 6. Which, do you know what? Let's put it in on this level. Yeah, and then to that. Ah, that's not the right one. Oops. I need to do this and then change the building mode so it puts it in a curve. And then we get our nice arc. Ah, I didn't mean to fall all the way down here. Right. Let's have a look at these. Right, they are resting with this front bit on that grill. Let's check upstairs and make sure they're lined up to the same place. Because they do not look... Oh my god, that one is so off. How did I fuck that up that badly? How did I achieve that? Okay, so they are lined up front to back. It's just this one is really out of line for some reason. I think this one's fine. Yeah. This one? Real stupid of me. Right. There we go. And that's resting on there, and it's centered. And that's that, that, and that. I'm really just procrastinating having to deal with the power grid at this point. I need to bring our other copper line into here, but that's easy enough. This layer's probably done. Let's set all the inputs, so I just have to give them what they need. Your iron plates, your rods, and your no. Rods. What I think I'm going to do is take these across onto that landing there and then take them across over there. And that way they go over these. Rather than trying to have them all mixed together. I think that'll make it look a little neater. There you go. That's layer 2 of the factory done. This is the most boring section ever. But it takes 30... Hold on. Am I getting 30? Hold on. Hold on. This is taking 30. That's taking 30. Do I even need the extra copper? Let me go and check the copper, because I have a feeling copper's coming out the ground at 60. Which will be really a pain, if it is. Means there was no reason for me to run that extra copper line. No, this is coming out at 30. This is 60. That's 30. Great. So actually all I need is a second smelter here. God damn it. Sometimes I really do doubt that I'm an intelligent person. Right, let's do that. And then over here, if I add my merger, so that it outputs yeah, do that. Oh, that meant that was supposed to go there. Whoops. What are you trying to think how? There we go. And now all the conveyors work. And copper works. So I can leave that other copper deposit alone for now. Because that gets me enough copper to run both layers of my factory here. It just does. Works fine. Right, great. That was worth it. Right, so that's now bringing in 60. Along this route here. And then over here, we can just have this split out into... It needs to go... So there needs to be a... Hold on. So I need a splitter. Right. Right, and then over here, have a look. We'll do a splitter on here, and that splitter has to take it into 2 levels. Right, okay, so this one goes... Why will that not go into there? Are you kidding me? Default, just get it in there. That's that. And then what is it? That one for in there? Right, okay. Right, okay. And then one of these needs to go to there. And one of them, I'm going to put a lift on. Take it up to there. And take it into there. And that is now 60 copper being distributed. 30 here, 30 up there, 15, 15, 15, 15, which then flows through perfectly. Great. Perfect. I need to get power back online. 2 layers of the factory. I haven't got the iron set up yet, and upstairs is not powered. But this needs to be dealt with. Is it still running on? Still running on. Okay. I'm just going to take everything out so I can refill it. Think of what I actually need out of this stuff. All of these equally empty. Yeah. Give me all my solid biofuel back. Thank you. Right. Here's the plan. I'm going to take my 18 biofuel. I need to split it into 5, basically. Okay, let's take this. Let's stick it in there. Wait. This isn't running. At least this one is still running. God damn it. That was my bad. I'm changing the recipe because I'm stupid. Right, these will get stuff first. So I'm putting 2 in there. Yeah, 2 in there. Four in there. 4 in there. And 4 in there. And we have power. Right, okay. Right, I gotta build a chainsaw. I was gonna do that and then I got distracted. I need to build the chainsaw. Wait. Okay. How do I thought this ran on solid biofuel. Packaged fuel. Wait, hold on. Have I built the wrong chainsaw? Is that what I've done? Built the wrong chainsaw? I built the wrong chainsaw. Oh, god damn it. Right, what do I need to build the right chainsaw? More screws. I am still producing screws on this hill at the moment. Right. But the right chainsaw this time. Like I'm not a fool. Ah, it's so much more efficient. Can I cut through the big trees or are these? Apparently I can cut through the big trees. That is it. That is all the fuel I had. But we got a whole bunch of wood from that, so it's fine. That's all my wood. All my leaves. Oh, this is outputting 60. This should still back up. We'll try something here. Oh, I got that the wrong way around. Oh, come on, don't do this for me. Right, there we go. That is our catchment area now. So if it does back up, it backs up into this now. Probably not the most optimal place to have it, but it's fine. It'll still work. The hope is it does back up, which it should eventually. Problem is I need to nick a bunch of this stuff. Oh, I have some. That's fine. Nicking the front stuff because it's more likely to get things quite quickly. And that way I don't have to worry about it backing up and over. Yeah, this back stuff's not getting stuff as quickly. partly because it's getting really the way this works is because there's 60 coming out of here, we get 20, 20, and 20. And then this one is becoming, it's got 20 in, but goes out at what? What's 20 divided by 3? 20 over 3 is 6.66, 2/3. Yeah, 6.66 recurring. So these are getting 6.66 recurring, which is more than they consume. So that's fine. So it's actually, this is actually running great, and they are all backing up, and eventually they will back up into our storage canister. The reason I grabbed some out is so that I can use the chainsaw to go collect more before things start falling apart. Doesn't mean I can actually get rid of the trees that have been annoying me. Timber. There we go. How did I manage to do what? It's going great. I don't know what you're talking about. There's wood. Let's put leaves in here. I don't know why I'm carrying around this like silly biofuel. Is there enough room in here for me to put silly biofuel in? Yeah. There we go. If you're talking about me building the wrong chainsaw, yes, I don't know how I did that. Right, factory's doing great. Let's get power set up for the factory. Which is going to be a fun time. Now, what I'm going to do is put in the stuff and connect everything up apart from our main thing. Because that needs... I need to take out the other... disassemble the other iron thing. Because if we're moving to this factory, I've got to make sure that I don't overload my system. I'm missing cable? Really? Okay, well that's done there. Oh, bite me. I should have done cable on the top floor and wire on the bottom floor. But, you know, who cares? Oh, I didn't mean to climb off of that. Oh, you can bite me. Power, that's what I was doing. Right. Right, we got power on all of these. That's all fine. And then all I've got to do is hook stuff up. So that connects to there. And to there. That connects to there. And to there. This one doesn't really go anywhere. This one connects to that. And to there. And to there. That one connects to there. And that one connects to there. Is it still down there growling at me? Did someone trigger Xeno growl? I think it's still down there growling at me. Okay, and now I've got to go dismantle the other iron before I hook any of this up. It's all ready. It's all good to go. I just want to double check these have got the recipes in them. They do, it looks like. Oh, that one doesn't. There we go. One last thing to do. And there's limestone all by its lonesome. All the metal is happening in this factory. It's really good. Loving it. Right. Shall we... As I said... Oh god, it's here. You have your element there, aren't you? So I've got to bring other iron in across there. There's my iron inputs, my 3 iron inputs. Now, I grab a thing. I want to bring them across to here. It's overlapping another object clearance. No, 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 no. I want you straight in both aspects. Right, so these are my iron inputs. Now, 2 of these need to come off of 1 splitter. What I'm going to do is just back this up. This a little bit. Put my splitter in there. And there is an iron. And then the other one, again, it just needs to come around here. Why are you struggling so much? I'm missing iron plates. God damn it. Okay, I'm dismantling this. It's all coming down. This is the old world right here. We're going to get rid of all of it. What did I just dismantle? So we need to go back completely to smelters. Which are pointed in the wrong direction. But that's fine. Right. And then this has got to go to here. So this is, do you see the shot? From there to there. Oh, it really won't let me do it as one conveyor? Okay. That's my conveyor. Where's my other one? I need to get it to like there pretty much, don't I? Let's do that. Okay, and then this goes to here. And then from there, it connects to that. And that is our iron input. 2 fresh iron lines. Oh, though, these are all offline. Why are these all offline? The power. Did I accidentally delete its power plug? What? The power grid seized? Power grid's not seized. What? What does it mean, no power? I don't understand. It's all connected. I don't understand why this doesn't have power. Oh, was it not connected? Was it just crossing? No, I feel like it was connected. That was weird. Anyway. This iron line coming in. And then because of that, I can do this. Connect those two together. Powering up everything upstairs. And that is it. That is... when the iron gets there. It's taking its time. But that is peak efficiency right there. The copper's not coming in. Why is the copper not coming in? Why do you say no power? If one of these not connected, one of them's not connected. I'm a fool. But also the copper's not coming in at all. What have I've broken the copper? Oh, I forgot to plug those things in, didn't I? Damn it. Yeah, I get it. You don't have power. It's the smelter that doesn't have power. I think. No, smelter does have power. I think it should be connected. Like, this is connected to the grid. This has power. These aren't configured. Are you kidding me? It was that easy? They're going to take ages to get over there. Okay, so copper's going to come in here. That gets distributed evenly. That's 2 layers of the factory done. Third layer is not iron or copper. It is like second stage production. So second stage production means that rack 2 is going to make like this plating, the reinforced plates. Now I'm pretty happy with this factory. Everything comes in nicely, everything's laid out nicely, you can see what everything's doing. This is upside down. This should really be wire and upstairs should be cable, but you know, it's fine. They're all running at the The copper still hasn't gotten here yet. We're just waiting on a copper delivery. It's not even got to the hill yet. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it. I see it. Coming. It's coming. The iron's coming in nicely from here, which is great. Should be coming out at 30, I think. For each of these, which means there is always a gap. But these are using it at 30, so that's fine. Same downstairs. All the iron's coming in nicely. The copper's coming down the hill. The copper should be coming in at 60. If things are going correctly, the copper should be coming in at 60. Yeah, so the first little bit was when I only had one turned on. It spat out a few before the second one kicked up. So that's why these are at like 30, there's a gap, and then these are at 60. And once they get to here, It should nicely flood in, because the 30 at the beginning is going to be a little bit odd. It's going to show 15 up and 15 down. Not going to know what to do with it, but very quickly the 60 is going to catch up, and that will be nice. Here's the 60, it's catching in, and 60. So it's 60 to here now. This then goes up at 60, which means we get 30 out here, what we want. Which means we get 30 out the top as well. 30 goes into there, which gives us our 15 outputs on either side. And they click up. And with any luck, our capacity... Oh, consumption does not meet capacity. That is great. We are burning fuel and doing a lot with it. Very neat factory. I'm sure you could build neater, but look at it. This annoys me because I've had stuff floating. But I didn't see a better way of doing it that wasn't nightmarish. Everything is now running. So we have, what is it, 2 of these. That's 30. So we're getting 60 wire per minute. Down here we get, how much cable per minute? We're getting 30 cable per minute off of 60 wire. So we're getting 60 wire, 30 cable, 80 screws, 40 pipes, I think. Oh, yeah, 40 pipes because we got the extra 5 coming in here, so that's 20 out. And 40 plates. So 40 pipes and 40 plates. Should be a lot. Should be a lot. And yes, I'm storing them on different levels because I'll probably end up going into different processes. So I wanted there to be like lots of room for overflow. And for configuration stuff later. That's my outputs. One hell of a factory. Taking me 2.5 hours to do it. But we're there. Right. Ah, this is struggling again, isn't it? $100 means 25. 100 will run for 25 minutes. It's not bad. Okay, I'm going to leave that for now. Right. I need this. Let's do that.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, Smart
God, we need
Plating, which
rotors
is
for it.
crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Right, okay. And then I need to put in another layer of foundations. Oh, I'm missing concrete. Cool. Okay, let's... Should we dump some stuff out? I'm holding on to so much crap. Let's just trash it. There is no need for me to be carrying this stuff. Like, really, no need. I can save, probably. Probably should have kept some of that stuff, but whatever. Right, for plates, I can throw a bunch of the plates in there. I'll keep 400 on me. For rods, I'll keep 200 on me. No, we'll keep 400. I'll keep 400 of everything on me. I'll keep 1,000 a while. It's 2 inventory slots. There we go. 2 inventory slots of everything on me. I probably need cable. Cable sorted. Inventory slots. There we go. A bunch of stuff. Should allow me to build my next layer. I'm going to need to come up with a better way of getting up and down between the floors. It's going to go wrong very quickly. I'm missing concrete still. That was one of the things I meant to grab. Ow. It's going fine. It's all fine. This has been ticking away for a while. Let's do that as well. Right, first things first, I need reinforced iron plates to be built by an assembler. I don't know how much space an assembler floor is going to take up, so we might have to be a little bit flexible in our floor things in order to get this done. Okay. Going well. It's all going fine. I'm hoping to be able to fit 2 assemblers on this floor, but it's possible I might only fit 1. I still do want basic resources being made, so we probably only want 1 level of, or like, yeah, 1 level of outputs coming up here. And we'll leave the bottom level alone. Not including the copper side. This is just like the iron side. Well, what I'll do is I'll have these outputs from floor 1 coming up here. The first floor coming up here. And then we'll leave it there. We'll have floor 0 is just going to tick away doing its own thing, building up extra resources for me. Okay. Right, I need to craft some rotors. That's fine. Have a look at recipes. How do I do that again? There we go. Parts. First things first, reinforced iron plates. So I need 20 and 40. That's all my screws from a level and all my iron plates from a level perfectly come up into 5 per minute iron plates. Reinforced iron plates. Let's do that. And then I need rotors in order to be able to make this. And then rotors will be their own thing as well, which come in at 40 and 15, which means we still have 5 left over from the previous column coming up. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to end up using all of our screws doing this. That's probably fine, because the only thing I'm using screws for at the moment is reinforced iron plates. They don't really have a purpose outside of that, so at least I think. Let's check that, actually. Screws. Screws are used in reinforced iron plates, chainsaws, fuel chainsaws, and rotors. But that's fine, because I have some excess screws left over. But we'll use the 40 per minute going into the thing. That's fine. So I can get 2 assemblers on this top floor, which means I need 8 of the rotors. Let's go make 8 rotors so I can actually make the assemblers. And then we'll get those making, 1 making rotors and 1 making things. Unfortunately, it means that the rods aren't perfectly balanced, which is a shame. I need 8 of these things, which means I need more screws. Which I didn't grab. That's the one, it's the thing I forgot. While I was over here, I meant to grab screws. I forgot to grab screws. It's fine. Oh yes, 1,000 screws on me. Okay, and then rotors, and I need, what did I say, 8 rotors? Genuinely, I need a better way up and down this thing. Right. Assembler. God. Right. Assembler's going to come back the other way. What I need to do, actually, is put the conveyor belts in. Ooh. That's not good. Ow. Honestly, I probably want that. This is too high. And this is too high. What I'm doing is I'm just building them up so they're like that. And these will do this. Right, okay. And then these also go onto these, which just need to go one step above. Let's do them to that height. Okay, well, that's that. God. Genuinely, I have no way up there now. Well. Let's go cut some more trees down. There's a big monster out there. Oh. $92 wood. Oh, hello, doggo. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't remember how you tame those things. I know it was not like that. I don't know how quickly wood gets consumed, to be honest. Okay. That's enough wood for now. Let's backtrace through the process. Through my fuel system. These two are yellow, so they probably still have some fuel in them. They do. They have 90 fuel in them each. Means I can get away with just taking this. Let's do actually to that. 24 specific by 3. Do that. And that'll get some fuel in these back ones. Which will be nice. Because that allows me to use that to restart my whole system. Takes wood. And this takes... So this is taking 120 and turning it into 60. And this is taking 60 and turning it into 300. So that's 1 to 5. So 1 becomes 5. And this is halving it. That's 1 to 2.5. And these each take 4 per minute. They're taking like 2, less than 2 per minute of the wood. So 100 gives me 50 minutes, but they're all running. I have no idea. Well, it should be fine. Okay. Let's have a look up here. Right, I need to weigh up and down these things. I don't really want to use watchtowers anymore, so let's have a look at special. Let's get a MAM. That'll do.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay. Run through here real quick. Let's get the resource sink stuff sorted. Launch that. Okay.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics.
What is hog
parts,
protein
and
good
more.
for? I have
Next
no
time
idea.
you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
God. Okay, I need to get this set up. I think that's how I get ladders, is through that awesome shop thing. But you know, can't do that right now. So here's the plan. I'm missing iron plates. Like Fortnite building. Silly. Okay. I mean, realistically, what I actually want is like a ramp down to that level so I can get back up as well. There we go. That's what I wanted to snap to. And then we'll put the foundation in there. Put that and that. And now I can get between these two levels. And I can get up in a really janky way. By jumping this. Great. What I need to do is just put one of these exactly like this, but at the back, going between the other two floors. Okay, let's get our assemblers set up though. Now, problem with an assembler is it's huge and doesn't like sitting like lined up with stuff. What we're going to do, this first one is bringing in, I don't know what, screws and something. Let's just set it there. I'm missing the stuff for the second one. This first one, I've got it the wrong way around. Oh, why am I like this? Oh, that's a constructor. Right, the idea is it's not lined up with anything, so, you know, it can be lined up with everything. These are all a little short, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, we need reinforced iron plates coming out of this one. Which means I need iron plates and screws. This is screws over here. And this is our iron plates. Again, the conveyor belts don't quite come high enough. Put a storage box in the back here. Exactly like that. And there we go. That will now run iron plates. This should be running screws, and I don't know why it's not. This isn't running screws. Damn it. How long has that not been working? Fine, this outputs to the right volume of those, so... I do actually have some screws on me, which I can use to kickstart the process. While that catches up with its production. Okay, let me check the power grid to make sure I'm not going to blow the fuse. I'm very close to blowing the fuse. Oh, why are you stuck on my stuff? Why? Okay, screws and that are coming in. Which means we're now making 5 reinforced plates per minute. Which go into here. And that's it. And then we can set up another assembler which makes rotors, which will take the other inputs. And it'll sit over here, probably. Yeah, in the middle of these 3. And we'll make rotors on this level. That'll be everything that we're doing on this level. And then we can actually get on to making the proper stuff that we need. We're going to have plates left over. We're going to have rods left over. So it's fine. I really should actually use the rods from this level, not the rods from the other level. Because then I'm leaving all my plates and rods that I can grab are on the bottom level. Okay, has this produced some? 6. That'll do. I don't know how many I need for an assembler, but that should be enough. There we go. Our second assembler. Oh, max consumption 152, 150. Might be about to blow our power grid again. Right, so I need plates from here. I need a way of getting them over there. So let's bring them up here. In like that, and then screws we'll just bring down from there. Honestly, let's bring them just to like that. And that'll bring screws into here as well. And you make rotors. The rods and screws. Well, also your emotes did not work. They did not convert to emote. Ouch. Yep, and I have 5 subscribers now. Oh, this is going to blow my power grid. This is going to blow my power grid. Look at this. If this hits 150, everything goes off. And I don't know what's not running at the moment. I thought everything was running. Something is not running. And whatever is not running happens to be the thing that is... It's there. It's that. It's those two there are not running. If they run, the power grid blows. Okay, let's get this in. And these are our smart rotors. Rotors, they're not smart rotors. And that's all that's going to be on this level. Now, this is not as neat as the previous levels. Yep. But look at it. It's so cute. Ah! Ah! Unacceptable. Oh, that can go. Yep. Also cute was definitely the wrong word. Automation is not cute. Not the word I meant to say, but it's what came out. And here we are. Look at it. Thank you for the sub, Floral. You gained root access. again. 30 months, yeah. Well, okay, given that I've been affiliate for 48 months at least, it does beg the question for where were you for 18 months? I don't even know if I'm subscribed to you at the moment. You didn't have Prime for 18 months, you guess? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you get the first badge because you were part of the, like, Easy 10. You're not because you hate me, I guess. Yes, unfortunately. I'm genuinely, it's just because I don't look at your stream that much, so I forget that I'm not subscribed. I'll sub. It's fine. I'm so happy this works. Right, I need to fix this burner situation though. It's a problem. It's gonna hurt. Maybe let's grab some power. Maybe I just redo the whole field. Because at the moment I'm having issues because... yeah. At the moment, this is causing issues because of these back ones. So maybe we just set up a new field while I have the time. Which I have right now. So, do this. So, we're going to do... do that. Do that. And then... I need 2 more. Okay, the grid blue, which means I can just dismantle this. Right, okay. Do biomass burners and we'll put another... do like that. And there's room for 2 more on the other side. Right, okay. Okay, that is all of those plumbed in. Now, we need splitters. So we need to split this evenly. So first split. Yeah. These need splitters in the middle of their things. Oh my god. Why were you not? A creature is in the way. Get out the frickin' way! Yeah, we'll do that one in a second. It still isn't the neatest thing. Invalid conveyor belt shape. Help me. funny is I probably put it a little too close. Right, okay, great. Right, and then I just need a splitter here. I'll do it like that. Okay, and that will be fed by a big sorting tank. Just there to... Is that gap going to be big enough? No. That's probably too big, but whatever. Too big is better than too little. Okay, and then... that goes into there. And now biofuel that goes into there will go around and be evenly distributed to all of these. So it's going to come in at 60, I think. Yeah, it's going to come in at 60. Go 30, 30, 30. Which means 15, 15, and 15. These only actually take 4 per minute. So that's 8, 8, 8. Which means I can add a bunch more before things get hairy. And then the biofuel that I have can just get dumped into here. And out it goes. And we'll give it a little bit just to distribute. And this should get it there. Right, and that should enable me to... I want to turn the power grid back on. Oh, this isn't part of that power grid. This was its own thing. This connection... go up to that. And we have power! Power is still a problem for me, but look at this. Look at it. The factory is complete. Any wood on me or anything? No. All nice and neat. Things are going where they should be. We now have proper power where this does actually evenly distribute to everything. Now we actually 4, 4, 4, 8, 16, 24. So wait, we're using 24 a second. We can actually go up to 60 a minute. We can actually go up to 60 a minute and keep the power grid running. So, which doesn't divide evenly into 8, which is a bit of a shame. $56, isn't it? 56, which is 4 times... No, wait. Maybe we can get to 60. Yeah, because 4's going to 40 and 4's also going to 20. So we can get to 60. It's going to be 5 to get to 20. And it's going to be 10, so it's 15. So 15 get us perfectly to 60. So we can have 15 of these things. We currently have 6. So we can have another bank of these, which gets us to 12. And then 3 more. All running off of this one thing. Now, we'd have to figure out how to split that, because this wouldn't work, this split system. We'd need these splitters to go into further splitters. Or like add splitters in this section. Or realistically, probably add a splitter in here. So we only have one out, like one of its branches going into here. We'd have to figure it out. 15 does divide down into 3. So we'd have to have 5 groups of 3 running off of splitters. But then 5 doesn't reduce down by 3. So we'd need... The 5 would have to run off of... I don't know. I'm not thinking about it. Anyway, what have I got to do to unlock that? Right. When I got rid of this stuff, I think it did leave a box over here or something. Yeah, there's a box there. What's in the box? Genuinely, what got left in the box? I have no idea. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's take all of that. I'm going to organize it into where it needs to be. But first, I'll complete this. Right, so the only thing I actually need now, other than to go put things where they need to go, is I need to wait for the smart plates to make stuff, which will take 10 minutes. Which honestly, we might have spent that amount of time faffing around anyway. So I'll do this and we'll go have a look. Shift, control, click. There we go. Control, click. And control. Right, these I can bin. I actually do want a couple of these on me. I do want a couple of these on me. I do want a couple of these on me. And I do want a couple of these on me too. There we go. That's all the stuff I need. Let's go and have a look to see how we're doing in terms of reinforced plating. Oh, we do have 56. Right. Rotors, we have 22. Rotors, I think, are even slower. Rotors are 4 per minute. These are 5 per minute. Okay. Did I just watch that end? Okay. As that ended, that is everything perfectly distributed into these. They have, what, 48? Burning 4 per minute? That gives me, what, 12 minutes? Not great, is that? I have 12 minutes till that goes out.
Milestone reached. Fixit would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient. Don't disappoint, Fixit.
Oh, I can't put it in there yet. Okay, genuinely though, what now? I need to go chop some wood. So I'm going to chop some wood while I think of what needs to happen next. I need to build a space elevator. Which I have all the stuff for, I just need to go grab it. So let's get some wood to keep that machine happy. We've got 12 minutes before this becomes a huge problem for me. And then once we've got wood, let's go build our space elevator. Yeah, I need at least 100 wood. Okay, I'm stuck on something. It says tray. If I've ever noticed that in the sky before. That'll do. That'll do for now. Let's go and put those in while we still have the fuel to crunch them through. And they kick up into gear, which then merge back together into here. These come out way faster, like it's a way more efficient process. Most of this biofuel comes from this site, at least to begin with. You can see it's like already backing up. It's spitting out at like a 300 per minute. Really, that should go into a chest before it goes into this merger. Because it's coming out at 300 per minute in here, but can only come out of there at 60 per minute. But, you know, it's fine. And then when that finally makes it into here, this has no power. There we go. That now clicks on. And it takes ages and spits out a small group of 4. But that's fine. Because the small groups of 4 come relatively quickly together. Okay. And this should smooth out a little once they go through there. Okay. Anything else? Space elevator. I need to grab the stuff for the space elevator. Let's do that. Oh. Drop all the way to the bottom. Right, we need wire. Wire's up there. Whoops. I need concrete, and I already have the iron plates and iron rods. So I came to entirely the wrong floor. We need to go up and grab 500 wire. And we can grab more while I'm up here. Grab the 1500 that we need, because that's not going anywhere. That's just making wire. And then I need concrete, and the concrete is just piling up over there. I don't know if concrete is fully efficient in the way that I'm doing it. Probably not. This takes 45 and turns into 15, and this outputs 60. That's annoying. So 2 of these fuel 3 of these. Yeah, because that'll be, well, 145 times 2 is 90. To get to a multiple of 60, you have to go double that. So you need 4 of those. No. 60, 120. So you need 3 limestones into 4 of these. God, stupid math. Right. Where am I putting the space elevator? Because it's huge. Look at it. Look at the size of it. Maybe we just go put it up on this hill. Right, I want my in points pointed towards us. Over there. But 1 towards the factory there. Ugh. This might kill me. I'm stuck. I've had to delete it because I got stuck in the elevator. It shouldn't let you do that, to be clear. It's not supposed to let you do that. If you're going to be in it, it's supposed to stop you. Look at the bloody size of it. Oh, to be fair, it is a space elevator. Oh, this is quite a cool building sequence. So you build the base of it, and then the platform up there drops the thing, and this catches it. Watch. Here it comes. And then, with any luck, grabs it. And then pulls itself down. Oh, that's my space elevator.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform.
Not bad, huh?
Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril, and only Fix-It pioneers.
Imagine if it didn't work. Yeah, it'd be great if it didn't work sometimes. And it just flung the thing off.
Fix it down.
Right, we're making rotors and reinforced plates. Right, I think that's what it... No, not quite at what I need yet. We are about to have to build another level to this thing. And I think we're going to have to go 3 walls high on the next level. Do that. Because these are taller than constructors. Not that much taller, but just tall enough that they would be poking out. So by completing phase 1, I will get access to a bunch more stuff. And I'm hoping better power generation. But who knows? But phase 1 is going to be real slow to complete. Like, I might have to AFK. It's that slow. Because while, yeah, I should go and optimize and build more stuff into the world, I really don't want to go and have to drag over that other copper input and stuff like that. Honestly, given how the next floor is going to be, I don't know if it's even worth me finishing off the foundations, but I'll do it just for... That one's wrong. I'm missing concrete. I've run out of concrete again. Concrete's real slow. Like, I may need to do something about the concrete production. I'm literally at capacity with concrete. To be honest, concrete isn't used in that much stuff, like that quickly, but it does require... I am required to use it for the foundations. It's silly because these all look like completely metal foundations. I assume they're like metal exoskeletons filled with concrete, but there we go. That's that floor done. And then, yeah, what I'll do is I'll put a foundation here. And then we'll use the ramp on this side. Go up here. This foundation. Yeah, the assembler that's going to have to live on this floor, which I'll put over to one side just because that's good practice, but realistically, it doesn't really need to be over to one side because it's probably all that's going to be on the floor, is to make smart plating, which takes 2 and 2 to make 2. Now, down there, that is making 5, and that's making 4, which means actually we do need 2 assemblers. I was wrong. I'll admit that. I was wrong. We're going to have 2 assemblers doing exactly the same thing up here. Oh, apparently I don't have the reinforced iron plates to make it. Or the rotors to make it. Or really the anything to make it. Give me all the reinforced iron plates we have. And give me all the rotors we have. I'm hoping I have the stuff for it now. If I go to here and I do an assembler, I do have the stuff for it. Great. So these are my 2 assemblers. I'm going to take out this piece of floor so I can more easily look down. Right. Okay, what we got to do is we need to grab conveyors. I'm hoping I got those at the same level. Okay. And then we need a splitter coming straight off of that. And the same over here. I could probably put the floor back in now. I think we're there. Right. And now what we got to do is get... God. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do it. We're going to grab this and we're going to fling this sideways. And I think we're more or less going to do the same here. And then we're going to grab a splitter. I'm going to move it more over. Yeah. That'll do. Nope, that won't do. Come on. Right, splitter. Line up with that. To there. This is the bit that I'm not sure it's going to work. Right, I'm missing iron rod. Right, down I go again. Yeah, I need to fall 2 floors, don't I? Okay. We're not actually producing any excess stuff at the moment, so I'm a little worried about resources. I need a way better way of getting up this factory. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the hydrate and the posture check. I'll do the posture check first. I'm almost out of lemonade, but I've still got a little bit left. Let me know in chat what you're drinking so I know you're actually drinking something. Anything non-alcoholic counts. God, okay, right, and this is a nightmare. Right, this is still actually wrong. Let's try again. Because what I need to do, I'm going to do that side first. I need to have it pointed this way, I think. Yeah. Do that way. And we're going to mirror it on the other side. I'm then hoping that it will let me connect that to that. It's not the neatest thing ever. Okay, that one's in the wrong place. But this one's fine. Okay. And then we can grab a conveyor belt and have it go straight out there. And also one go from there to up there. And we're going to end up with this like crisscross pattern because that one is going to come over here. Let's go get the other one positioned correctly. You can see what I mean. Actually, I want to do something else here. I'm going to add this. And then, oh, another one pretty much in line with that. Okay. The upper one. Honestly, this could probably go back a bit. Yeah. Probably be in a bad shape. Okay, let's go back to my original plan. We're gonna do the weird crisscross. Right. This is built in the wrong place. Supposed to be there. No wonder nothing's working. It's in the wrong place. Okay. It's on this one that I need the assembler. Like that. There we go. It's round the wrong way. I've put it backwards. Cool. And then that needs to be a splitter. And it's like on this. There. Lined up with that. And that. There. Why will that not go in? I made the exact same shape on the other side. Like, literally the exact same shape. Why? Because I've used a merger, not a splitter. It's my bad. Turns out it's my bad. Right. This better go in. Why? Why? These are the same. This is literally identical, just mirrored. And yet it won't do it on this side. Let's put the floor back and maybe I can use that to fix this problem. Wait, this is further over than this. Are these not lined up? Oh, that one's not lined up. Still wrong. Still got it wrong. Fine. If I just pay attention, everything will be fine. It's like that. It's one off. I think is what gives us the extra breathing room to be able to do the thing. Let's try it now. Okay, now it's just being rude. Okay, on default it can get it in. There we go. Right, okay. Right, that goes to there, and that... Oh, it doesn't quite make it. That's so much shame. Right, okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to put two... We'll put a conveyor left. On this one, pointing that way. And then this one is getting a conveyor belt, a conveyor left, pointing that way. Oh, I'm missing iron plates. Let's drop down again, I guess. Come on. We're so close. Right, in here. Coming from there. That goes to there. I mean, it's not as neat as it could be. Let's try again. What I realized is these inner ones, we can just have them slightly off. So if I do one, like that, and then one on this side, like that, then I should be able to It's still not quite perfect. Because really, this should go to here. Right, let's do that. I want straight lines. What we're going to do is put a conveyor left in here. Pretty sure it's there. Oh, it's there. Like that. Oh, I put it the wrong way up. God damn it. I'm honestly surprised that hasn't happened to me more. Now, how do I swap it? For that. There we go. It's still not perfect, but it looks neater. And that gives both of them fates. And then we can add our storage crate for this. Let's do curved. Make it look a little nicer. Now, watch this now blow my power grid. Right, this floor is going to have them in a slightly different place. I know it's a shame that I can't keep them all lined up. But unfortunately, it's going to make way more sense to have it here. Connect that to that. Connect this to that. And connect this to that. And then both sides make smart plating. And we might blow up our grid again. But you know, we're making power. It's fine. I can't get it over there. Oh well. I think that is that. I think this might be where we're ending. We've achieved automation in this stupidly tall building. Which isn't really a building because I don't have any walls. But you know, it's big. It's big and it exists. 4 stories of automation to take all the iron and turn it into as much of this smart plating as we can at the moment. And you know what? Still not optimal. For one, if you have a look at this assembler, it's producing 5 per minute and going into a thing that's consuming 4 per minute. Not great. This is 4 and going up to 4. So we're getting 2 overflow out of this every minute. And then pipes, we're getting a 5 overflow of the rods. We're actually getting a 25 overflow and a 20 overflow of these steel plates. That's not going into the automatic system. They're just building up in chests. But given I've got 2 of these running, both making smart plates, we're getting 4 smart plates per minute, which means 50 will take us like 12 minutes, 12 and a half minutes. Okay, I think we're done there. So, thank you for watching. If you've been watching, thank you for lurking. If you've been lurking, sorry, I'm mid-stretch here. Oh. So, thank you for watching. If you've been watching, thank you for lurking. If you've been lurking, it's been a really fun stream. We've gotten so much done on the automation front, and God, I now just need to AFK here for a little bit so that we can get the world to actually make the items that we need. So when we come back next time, we'll be on to phase 2 because I'll AFK and get this phase completed. So we'll be submitting phase 1 at the end, at the start of the next stream that we do in this, which will be next Wednesday. This Saturday, we're going to be doing Windrose. So make sure you're around for that. We're starting at 3 p.m. UK time. In terms of power. In terms of YouTube videos that are coming out, we have this week, we have a Stone Block coming out on Friday, and next Tuesday we have an Outlaw Life coming out. There was an Outlaw Life that came out this Tuesday. Please go check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun, and I'll see you on Saturday. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.
No, stop.
Oh, no. I'm gonna pass out. Oh no! I almost passed out in real life.
There's nine.
How do you give her a doll?
I just clicked her.
Okay. What?
What happened?
I opened the door. She was stood there. Oh, I don't know
That's
if my click
brilliant.
button still works, so I'm gonna try it on that.
Try it.